Hello, College Biology. This is Cellular Respiration, Part 5. And we're going to discuss Phase 3 of cellular respiration, and that is going to be the citric acid cycle. The citric acid cycle occurs within the mitochondrial matrix, and it takes the products of the transition step, acetyl-CoA, and it starts some chemical reactions with them. Now, it is named the citric acid cycle because one of the first things that gets made is citrate, and it loops all the way back around through these chemical reactions to the beginning, where when it gets another acetyl-CoA, it'll make citrate again. And so this loop just keeps going. It's also called the Krebs cycle because some dude named Krebs figured it out. Let's zoom in and take a closer look at this particular cycle. What we're seeing here is pyruvate being turned into acetyl-CoA. So this is our transition step. So once we have our acetyl-CoA, it becomes citrate, and we start this big, nice, long loop of reactions. And you can see that during some of these reactions, we give off water, which we know is a product of cellular respiration. We go through all these different forms. We are, all this stuff is happening. Gosh, I'm trying to juggle up all this. And we loop around. So if we're just looping, what's the point? Well, the point is these guys. We've made a few of these before. We made a little bit in glycolysis, and we made a little bit in the transition step. But NADH is an electron carrier, and electron carriers are really important. Arguably, all of the early steps of respiration are just to make electron carriers and to charge them with electrons. And that's what's going on here. We are making electron carriers. We're making electron carriers. We keep looping around. We make electron carriers. We get to the top and we start over and we make electron carriers again and again and again. And remember, we actually have 2 acetyl-CoA. So we actually do this twice for every glucose that gets broken down. So we're making double the electron carriers. The whole point of the citric acid cycle is to make electron carriers. So let's go back and look at our summary. The Krebs cycle, or the citric acid cycle, occurs in the mitochondrial matrix. That's why we had to have the transition step, so that we could get our carbon molecules from glucose. We could get them into the mitochondrial matrix. It has these looping reactions that start and end with acetyl-CoA and citric acid, and it produces carbon dioxide, NADH, an electron carrier, FADH, which is another electron carrier, which we will use later, and ATP, a little bit of ATP. That's what the citric acid cycle for. It's really for making these guys, these electron carriers, and it makes more electron carriers than any other step. We'll go into the numbers a little bit later, but the big picture, in the mitochondrial matrix, many reactions that start and end with acetyl-CoA and the citric acid cycle, and it produces carbon dioxide, NADH, FADH, and ATP. I hope this helps. Struggle well.